Hi Caron, hi Julie, lovely to meet you. My name's Kim, and I'm delighted to get the opportunity to talk to you today. So we're going to talk about micro-enterprises today and the work that you do. But before we get right into micro-enterprise and what they do, I just heard you won an award. Could you tell me a bit about that?
Yes, we did. We won the
Social Care Intelligence of Excellence Award, which was run by Sky up at Westminster.
Wow!
We went up there a couple of weeks ago to collect our award, where we were met with some wonderful people, including some off of the panel, where they actually told us we were very narrowed down from thousands of people that entered.
That's amazing, isn't it?
It's a national award, so we
are stoked.
Yeah, first time we've ever really been recognised.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
absolutely. And we now get eight days of support within our company. So that we're working out with them how that will actually look at the moment. So we're looking forward to working with them and moving forward.
Yeah. That's brilliant, and I'm sure we'll get a lot more into why you got the award as we start talking today.
Hope so.
But I guess for me, I only learnt about community catalysts and micro-enterprises about 2 years ago, and I'd worked in adult social care most of my adult life. And I think today it'd be really great if we could help people understand what the Community Catalyst does and what micro-enterprises do and how that really helps people in Suffolk. So you've been working with Community Catalyst.
Yes, we have.
Tell us a bit about how you got involved with them.
I think just being on your own and being a very small company, it's very hard to get recognised or actually believe there are other people out there in the same position. Because it's always the bigger companies that you hear about, and actually the ones working under there are working just as hard. And when Joseph came along, it was lovely because we then realised we weren't on our own.
Yeah.
And we wasn't doing it wrong, which is what we kept thinking we were doing it wrong.
Yeah.
As a small enterprise, you tend to be overlooked by the bigger enterprises.
Yeah.
And we kept thinking, well, what are we doing wrong? Why are we not getting the referrals? But actually, we're not doing anything wrong. It's just how the outside world perceives small enterprises.
We're just being overlooked. And I think that's where the Catalyst actually goes, hang on, they're here. And is trying to change people's attitude towards the smaller companies.
I guess for me, when I first started hearing about micro-enterprises, I thought it was this thing. I was like, what is a micro-enterprise? Because it's a small business, isn't it? Yeah. And it's just a terminology, I think, that we're not used to hearing micro-enterprises. But would you describe yourself as anything? Would you say you're a small business going out doing great stuff? Would you put any other sort of description around it to help people understand?
We're a CIC, so we're a community interest company. And that is in the title, community interest company. Yeah. So let's get out there in the community, and we want the community to see us as an important part of the whole community. Yeah. And that's got to start at the top and help us keep busy and keep people coming in, because otherwise a small community company can't run.
Yeah. So what is the name of your company?
We are now Team Together. Team Together. With a 2. We were Kappa. Yeah. And that was Collaborative Associates for Professional Performing Arts.
Right.
Because we started from a performing arts, I'm a performing arts family. Yeah. And that's how we started. Yeah. And it started with my little boy who had Down syndrome, Tommy, and he reached 18, and my late husband and I put him in various big situations and found him in corners playing Lego and things like that, and we thought, he's 18, he's worth more than this. Yeah. So my husband started building a package with some brilliant carers, and we worked it, and it worked. And then other people were coming to us going, we'd like to do the same and so we realised that actually we had a formula to start a CIC, and that's how it started. My husband and my son died just before the pandemic.
I'm really sorry to hear that.
And it was very much in my mind, could I carry on? Mm-hmm. But I think we'd achieved so much and given people a worth. Yeah. That it was worth it, and I did battle on, and I'm glad I did.
You are glad you did?
Oh God, I'm glad I did, yeah.
In that moment when you got that award, did you think about them?
Yeah, oh gosh, yes. I thought they would be so proud, yeah. I thought, my husband would have been so chuffed to see his legacy carry on. Yeah. And his daughter, our daughter, is very much involved with
Yeah.
it. She lives in London, and she very much is involved in making sure it carries on and it's strong. Yeah. And I think we are.
Yeah, we are.
We are. We're strong.
So the company started.
Mm-hmm.
You started putting these bespoke packages. Tell me what those packages looked like. Talk about that a bit.
Oh my gosh. Well, Tommy was very musical. He loved music, he loved dancing, he loved playing the piano, couldn't do any of them very well.
Yeah.
But he was just a bundle of energy and gorgeous. And so a lot of his things were art-based, but he also loved animals. So that included going out, doing things. We also had guinea pigs, rabbits, dogs, cat, you name it, we had it. And then realised that actually other people did too. So at our studio we had guinea pigs and tortoises and you name it, we've got them.
The dogs come in.
The dogs come in, we have pack dogs come in. Our dogs are all registered pack dogs. And yeah, it just grew from there. We got rid of the sticking bits of paper on bits of paper. They're worth more than that.
Yeah.
You know, days out, going to the pub. Have a pub lunch. You know, and it's not only, it's older people, it's people who are not attending schools and colleges for various reasons. And after the pandemic, we had...
Oh, it really hit.
It really hit. There were so many youngsters who were trying to be home educated, but they were missing the camaraderie of people around them. So that worked. So we pulled another package in to take them horse riding, but also to do a bit of writing. You know, let's write our diaries up. What have we done today? That way skills were being kept.
Yeah.
Let's do a play, because then you're reading. You know, we're not Ofsted. We don't want to be.
No.
But you can still keep the skills up there. When a special child leaves school, they never have to pick up a pencil again. It's taken years to get them to write their names.
Mm.
So let's carry that on. Let's make sure they can do that into their old age. And we've got 65-year-olds.
Yeah.
Every ability, every non-ability, you name it, we've got them.
Yeah.
And we have fun. And it's about building confidence and fun.
So you've got a real range of customers, people that come to you.
Absolutely. Yeah. Dementia, all sorts of things.
What do you do for people with dementia? What kind of packages?
Julie's a dementia champion.
Tell me a bit about it, Julie.
So it varies on the individual. I mean, we've got one at the moment who, I think they're borderline dementia, aren't they? So it's the repetitiveness.
Yeah.
It's the getting the familiar things out with them. And a lot of it is the reassurance that they're okay, because they'll be like, okay, actually I don't want to be here. Why am I here? I want to be, I should be. So it's reassuring them why they're there. And then finding something, and quite often with this young person, I say young person, they're older than me, I always call them young, you know, we'll go and have a cup of tea and a biscuit.
Yeah.
And then they kind of sit and then they think, okay, this is an okay place now, I'm okay to be here. We've got an old dementia radio.
So old music.
It's the old music.
Oh.
So you can just flick it on and they can just change the channel.
And it's
as and
surprising
when they want.
how many of the younger ones love it.
And they all love it, you know, and you can upload it with their favourite music. This person loves ABBA, so you upload the USB stick with ABBA and you plonk that
but
on.
But it looks like an old radio.
It's like an old radio, and they literally lift it up and they just go flick and they can listen to whatever they want.
That's great.
It means they are having a say in what they do.
Yeah.
They know they're then safe. We've got old games. This particular person doesn't show any interest whatsoever in a game, would rather sit there with their cup of tea and sing an ABBA song to you. So that's what we do.
Yeah. So personalised again.
It is very, very personalised.
Everything is bespoke.
Yeah. We go shopping, you know, and we say to the guys, right, this is our shopping list. Off we go, and people look at you as if so, well, what they do? Well, hang on, they can shop as well as you can.
And then we go home and cook it.
And then we go back and cook it,
So it's life skills.
It's a life skill.
Yeah.
So how do people find their way to you?
Well, this is our challenge, isn't it? This is usually our challenge, because at the moment it's like word of mouth from those within.
Yeah.
We've tried, I would say we have our social medias, haven't we?
Yeah, we have good social media,
We're on
I think.
Catalyst.
Yes. Catalyst, help us.
Isn't it the small good stuff?
Small good stuff,
so you're on there.
Yeah. All those sort of platforms. But we do need the services to be on our side, because it's the referrals. People, when you have, and I was the first one that was in this. My husband and I had a little lad, not so little, 18, and we didn't know where to start.
Yeah.
So of course the only words you've heard are the big companies. They weren't right.
Yeah.
They didn't work for him. They work for the majority of them. but there must be an awful lot of Tommies out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And a lot more that could be referred to us, smaller settings that they're more comfortable in. Not everybody can face a big group of people.
Yeah.
No.
So working in 4s and 5s, and luckily all the staff that worked with Tommy, all our care staff, I think we had 7 or 8 for Tom on a rota.
Yeah.
So all those staff have come with us. So I know they get it.
Yeah.
They understand, they work my way, which is love and care.
Yeah.
And Julie was one of them.
Yeah.
And they all know what I want out of this and what we need out of this.
And I'm guessing the passion comes through as well.
I'm so passionate about it.
I often find, obviously, people at work in care, you know, they it's in them, isn't it? They want to do it. And, you know, when you see people in care that haven't got that, it's really evident, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really frustrating.
I want to change, and I mean, we all want to change the world in care, but just stop looking at them as a number and look at them as the person.
Yeah.
You know, one fit doesn't suit all, and we need to treat them. I know it's hard, and I know that the workload for people in the council offices and things is enormous, but they are people at the end of the day. My Tommy was a person, and actually college couldn't help him.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
Yeah.
And there's so many more out there. But how do we reach those people and say, come to us?
Yeah.
And that's got to be through our services that go, there's a little company over there and they're ever so good, and he can do 3 days there, 4 days there.
So this could be your opportunity, couldn't
I
it?
would love it to be.
So, you know, we're hoping that these, you know, recordings are going to go out on YouTube, and we're going to get wide set of coverage out there. But,
Lovely.
you know, I also work in adult social care. You know, if you had the opportunity to say to practitioners, you know, think about us, you know, this is why.
Yeah.
What would you say to them? This is your moment.
Please think about us. We've been there, done that, and we do have the T-shirts, and we very much would like you to try us.
Yeah.
If we fail, we'll accept it.
Yeah.
But we haven't failed yet.
Yeah.
We've been running, people talk about sustainability. You know, we've been running 16, 17 years, you know, and through that we've done...
That's a long time for a business to run, isn't it?
And we've asked if we're sustainable at the price that we charge. Yes, we obviously are.
Yeah.
Because we've come through the passing of my husband, my son, the pandemic, and then I had cancer. We've come through it, we're flying the flag, and we're still there.
Karen, you're amazing.
We are sustainable,
Yeah.
and I want to carry on giving these people a future.
Yeah.
And they can have a future.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not all about the arts, although that's our base, and my daughter's a singer in London, and it's not all about the arts, but it helps because we have a bright persona out there. But the heart of it is to create a safe environment where people can come, people can talk, I mean, we've got all sorts of things, a lot of mental issues coming towards us, and they know that we're there for them.
Yeah.
And it doesn't just stop at 3 o'clock, you know, or 4 o'clock. This can be a phone call at midnight.
Yeah.
And they know we'll pick up.
And has been.
And has been, we've had to. And that, I think that's important as well. And I don't know, but maybe because we're small we can do that. And I don't expect every big company out there to be able to do it. But everybody's individual and everybody's appreciated and looked after.
Yeah.
Very, very pastoral. We look after everybody.
Yeah.
We like, it's awful this, because you feel like you're flying your own flag too much.
But it's your moment.
But
we want to know all about it.
It's not just about the performing arts at all. It's about whatever.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we started as Kappa. Then we realised that actually we had lots of little areas. This is only in the past 2 years, isn't it? We thought, gosh, will we do that? And we do that. Oh, and we started laughing and going, well, we could be team together. We could be walk together. We could be dogs together. We could be art together. We could be dance together. We could be holiday together. And then it all started coming together. So we changed to team together, and that's what we are, together.
And you talked there quite a lot about children being, coming to you and having this service. So again, practitioners out there that might be looking for bespoke packages for children, that's something that you can help with as well. It's all ages.
Our age range, I think the youngest we've got is 3 at the moment, and I think 65, 66. 66 at the moment. But does that, they come, they go.
And if you were to talk to, so we've got that bit of a message for practitioners, if you're out there listening,
help us
and getting those referrals through.
Come and see us.
Yeah.
The best way you can get the vibe of it is actually give us a ring. Come and see us. Come and meet us. Come and talk to the people.
And where are you based? You're Lowestoft, aren't you?
Yeah,
we are.
The old fire station in Berkeley.
Yeah. The old fire station.
People can come along and visit you in
Just give us a tinkle, make sure we're not on one of our outings, and come and join us,
Yeah. So if there's a member of the public out there that are listening to this now...
Come and have a trial day.
Yeah.
See if you like it. See if you like us.
Yeah.
See if we can help you.
Yeah.
See if we can have fun together.
So if there was anyone else out there that was asking you about community catalysts or starting up a micro-enterprise, what would you say to them now?
Get involved with community.
Yeah.
Get the catalyst on your side.
Yeah.
Advice and encouragement means so much when you're just feeling this is pointless, which I think we were at the beginning before they came along, weren't we? They can help you emotionally through a very tricky time.
Yeah.
Use their knowledge.
Use their knowledge, and don't lose sight of how good you are.
Yeah. Don't
be put off or put down.
Yeah.
And I think we're constantly told by the Catalyst Group, you do it. God, this sounds great. You're doing it good. Obviously, we've now been recognised for that.
Yeah.
So we've gone, do you know what? Reckon we are.
Yeah.
We've cracked it.
Yeah.
We're doing it.
And is there anything you can do with your award to try and sort of raise that awareness anymore?
I think there'll probably be some sort of press release at some point about it. But it's just nice to boast it, isn't it?
I'd take that any day.
Our letterhead.
We've also got a banner that we can now attach to any documents, emails or anything. So applying for funding and things, we can now put that
Brilliant.
on. Hopefully funders will then look at, as opposed to going, you're not really big enough, you're not really what we're looking for. Actually, we do know our stuff.
Yeah.
That's one of the hardest areas that I think should be recognised.
Right.
When you're not big and you haven't got that big voice, it's very hard to get funding. The funding does tend to go to the big boys.
Yeah.
And do you know what? We just want that much of it because everything we've done, we've fundraised for, or I've paid for. Yeah. And, I sold a very big house when my husband and my little boy died. I sold a lovely big house and moved into a 2-bedroom bungalow, but that saw us through the difficult times. But there comes a point where you think, oh, come on, just give us a little bit of funding, give us a little bit of help. We've raised money to do a lovely garden. We've done that now. Yeah. But it's hard. It's a constant, as a CIC and a micro company, you're constantly working to try and just get those little bits of extra. That all goes back in because it's a community interest company. But it's quite hard. You can lose faith in trying to get funding.
Oh. And the services that you do, are they just in the Lowestoft area or is it wider than that?
No, we've got them coming from Yoxford, with Norwich, all round, Yarmouth, all round. And we're happy to do outreach.
Yeah.
This is something we've talked about a lot, isn't it? But it's knowing which area is needing us as an outreach company. But that is something that I think we do need to seriously consider.
And I guess you want to keep it local, to keep that personalisation and that agile working. And
but we also need the people through the doors to keep it going. Yeah. We can work on a small budget, a very small budget, but if you don't get the fresh people in through the doors, and people tend to stay. Yeah. When we looked at the figures from the survey lately, people have been with us 5 years plus and 10 years plus. That's pretty good going. But actually, we'd want something at the bottom that will be those people that carry on. So.
I mean, it just sounds like a wonderful business. The stuff that you're doing and the stories you tell about the people that you're helping. Why would anyone not want to come to you?
Thank you.
And it's wonderful looking at people's journeys. We looked the other day, didn't we? Because we do scrapbooks with everybody. and we do their photos, and then they pick their photos to stick in, and then they write about what that photo's about, and seeing how far some of them have come.
And I also have to say, I think one young man particularly stands out, and he was my son's best friend, so he's the same age as my son, would have been 30 this year, and he was non-verbal. He's non-verbal, autistic, Down syndrome, epileptic.
Yeah.
And we have worked so hard, and he's now talking.
That's amazing.
Not brilliantly, but
he's done 2 solos in 2 shows.
He's done 2 solos singing in 2 shows, and his mother is just a single mum, and she's just...
Oh, I so hope that this chat gets out there and people can hear
so
about
too,
all
Kim.
the great stuff that you're doing, and I'll certainly promote it wherever I possibly can.
Thank you so much.
Today I've just been, so impressed with all the stuff that you've done, and
thank you.
And hearing the help that Community Catalyst, gave you along the way as
definitely.
well. A pleasure to talk to you today.
And to you, thank you.
Congratulations once again on your award,
and
keep on shouting it to everyone.
We will.
And hopefully I'll get the opportunity to come and visit you one
that
day.
would be so nice. Thank you, Kim. That'd be lovely.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.